such a total dork. Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the new Sigmax brush line and the precision brushes, and it's all 8 brushes right here I have to show you. Now there is the initial Sigmax line with all 3 of these brushes. It included the F82, the F80, and the F84, which is the angled, the flat top, and the round top Kabuki. And these had the matte handles before, and they didn't have the holographic logo within the brush. Now all these brushes are synthetic and they're meant for cream and liquid products, and that they can be used with foundation, with any cream concealers or blush products or bronzer products, anything that's cream. And all of them can be used with powder. And the thing about the new Sigmax line is that it comes with all of the baby versions of these brushes. So it's awesome, and I'm going to take you through each of these brushes and show you the baby versions, which are the precision brushes, and I'm going to be explaining to you what I use these for, and these are amazing, you guys. Total recommendation, and I'm fixing to get really into detail. Now sorry these 2 are dirty. I used them previously and I've tried cleaning these, and yeah, it was a mess. Now the new Sigmax brush that's in the line is the Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86. And so that is what the brush looks like. It's tapered and it's so dense, so unbelievably dense. Now I'm going to show it comparing to the F80. So that is insane how dense those brushes are. This brush I find is awesome for contouring and also doing the highlighting right there. I mean, like, it's gorgeous. It applies a highlighter so perfectly right there. So you can definitely see the difference within the old handle and the new handle. Now it's the same exact size as all the other Sigmax brushes, and as well as the Sigma logo right in the ferrule, which is really, really cool. So this is the F80 and this is the P80, and this is the density of both of those. And the handle is definitely a lot longer on these Sigmax brushes, or on the precision brushes, than they are on the Sigmax brushes. And these are super, super tiny. I use this to stipple on foundation, and I use this to stipple on concealer. But I find that stippling onto really bad, like, zits is perfect for it, because it doesn't make it look so cakey. That's the word. It doesn't make my concealer look so cakey when I'm trying to stipple on some concealer, some heavy duty concealer for a really bad spot. So I really, really love this brush for that. One of my favorites. Okay, the next brush is the F82 Round Top Kabuki, and this is the P82. So this is what those 2 brushes look like, and this is how dense these are compared to each other. And these precision brushes are mainly used to mimic the fingers. I think this is the most comparable to a finger if you're looking for a brush that is wonderful for under the eye or just stippling on concealer. This is perfect. And it also is really great for primer and cream color bases, like MAC paint pots or Estee Lauder Stay in Place creams or Urban Decay cream eyeshadows. This is an awesome brush for that. I find that this one is the most useful for under eye concealing, and it really gets rid of those lines, those nasty gunky lines that you might get with concealer. It works so good for under the eye. The next brush is the Sigma F84 brush. It's the angled Kabuki. And then the next brush is the Sigma Precision Angled P84 brush. It's just angled. So that is the angle of both of those. Very, very, very similar. And I really like this for under eye powder, as well as doing a little bit of highlighting or contouring, like a hardcore contour line right there, or underneath, or right there beside the nose, as well as getting the paint pot or the cream shadow all over the lid. This makes it super, super easy, and I really like this for getting right there in my dark under eye circle area, where it can pat right under there and stipple that concealer to where it makes it look flawless. Love this brush to death. Now the next brush is the Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86, and this is just what that looks like again. I'll show you again. And then this is the Sigma Precision Tapered P86. So that is those brushes, and again, all of these brushes are longer than the actual bigger versions, so the baby versions are taller. So as you can tell, since they're tapered, they would be perfect for contouring as well as highlighting. I really like this for above here as well as this above here. This is really good for getting foundation around the nose or concealer around the nose. Now each of the brushes come with a brush guard for the bigger one and a smaller brush guard for the smaller one, so you can keep the bristles in place where they don't mess up. Now when you do order, you get a box for your brushes, for the precision brushes, and they all come in the brush guard like I said. And in the package you're going to get a brochure that shows all the synthetic brushes that I showed you here. This is so wonderful because it shows you what each of the brushes are and what they are used for, and especially with the smaller ones, some people might have issues with learning how to use those properly, and so these give really good descriptions on how those brushes can be used, so this is really, really helpful. And also, if you purchase anything at Sigma over $30 online, you'll get a free gift, and I got the free eyeshadow E25 brush, and I love this brush anyway, so that was really cool. Now the price of each of these sets, this is a $50 value and this is $56 on the site. Now you can get all 8 brushes for $99. Now I have a link in the down bar below if you don't want to know where to get these brushes from, and also I'll have a discount code that gives you 10% off of your whole entire order, which is really, really helpful because these can get a little pricey, a little expensive, especially paying $50 for this. It's a little pricey, but they are totally worth it, you guys. I mean, I love these brushes to death. Alright, my overall opinion of these brushes, they are wonderful, you guys. They do not absorb product, they do not waste product, and they are so worth the money. I mean, absolutely worth the money. I know Sigma's had a bad rep before for sort of copying MAC brushes, but I really think that since they're coming out with a shiny handle, I mean, some people aren't going to like this because they're not as classy looking. They might hate the shiny handle, but honestly, I think Sigma's whole point is trying to create a whole new look for themselves. Now, all these brushes I pay for myself. I am not being endorsed by Sigma whatsoever. I just wanted to come on here and talk about these amazing brushes, and I wanted to show you guys them. So, I hope you all like these brushes. I hope you liked this review. I hope it was thorough enough. I will definitely be answering questions in the down bar below if you guys have any questions about these brushes. One thing I wanted to add, I've washed every single one of these brushes and they do not shed on me. So that's just adding on to the amazing quality of these brushes. So anyway, I'll quit talking and quit blabbing. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you all. Bye.